You are built to stand the test of time, and the test that time has thrown at you. Whether or not you were prepared, you have withstood. The test that time has thrown at you, whether or not you were prepared or not, whether or not you were ready, whether or not you were set for the task, set for the challenge, set for the opposition, set for the adversity, whether or not you were set up, whether or not you were ready, you have withstood the test. Because if you're listening to this recording, that means that you are still in existence and you have stood the test of time. Whether it was 25 years, whether it was 20 years, 35 years, 45, 65 years, 70 years, whatever the age is, you have stood the test of time. And the tests that time have thrown at you again and again, day after day, year after year, month after month, minute after minute, you have withstood the test that time has thrown at you. Because if you can hear this recording, that means that there is still breath in your lungs. That means that there is still fire in your soul. That means that there is still life in your mortal body. You have stood the test of time. The test that time have thrown at you over these years, you have withstood. Now, Ford says their trucks are built Ford tough, and they put their stamp of approval on them. You've seen the commercials day in and day out, built Ford tough. Manufacturers back that with their design and how they've equipped those trucks and laid them out and fortified them so that they can carry loads and they can move efficiently in areas of high difficulty. They're built Ford tough. Well, the manufacturer of all life, of all existence, has his stamp of approval on you. It sounds to me like you are built life proof, life tough. You are built life proof, life tough. All of the challenges, all of the difficulties, all of the circumstances, all of the adversities, all of the highs, the lows, the ebbs and the flows. You've been life proof. You're still here. There is still breath in your body. There is still fire in your soul to burn brighter, to live louder, to stand taller, to get bigger than you've ever have before. Because if I've heard it correctly, I think it was said that the ladder, not up the side of the building, but the ladder, that which is to come, is to be greater. And if the ladder is to be greater and you have stood the test of time and you've been life proof up until this point, then it sounds to me like there's something pretty nice on the horizon for you to get done, for you to see through, for you to manifest, for you to bring into existence, for you to put in place, for you to put in order, for you to organize, for you to establish. Ooh, there is something on the horizon for you to get done. There is something on the horizon for you to get done, because otherwise, what's the point in you standing the test of time? What's the point of you being built life tough, life proof? What's the point in you even being here now than to be a weed in the middle of a field that's draining down all of the other growing crops around it? Or To be that germ. To be that germ that's going to spread something amazing when it infects the people around it. Oh man, I see that germ. Like it touches someone in such a way, it says something, it does something, it impacts a life in such a way that it burns brighter, it gets bigger, it believes more than it ever did before. And now something is about to come into existence that shines a light that is beyond everyday life, that is beyond the norm, that is beyond the ordinary. It is phenomenal. And you have stood the test of time. You are built life proof, life tough. You've carried a load. You've navigated rough terrain. You've had your difficulties managing, maneuvering, getting through. But you've stood the test of time. You've been built life-proof, life-tough, and you are here. There is still breath in your lungs, fire in your soul. So why not blow that light and make it burn brighter than it ever has? It used to be a little light of yours, but now it's a blazing fire. So what you gonna do with it? You've stood the test of time. You've been built life-proof, life-tough. And the point is that you are amazing. There is something phenomenal to come about from your existence, whether it's you're passing it on to the person coming behind you, or it's you actually implementing that thing yourself. But the mind of the understanding that I'm connected to the source of all things. When it hits you, when it grabs a hold of your belief systems, your mindset, your faith, then you start to get bigger in yourself first and start to emit an energy that is like infectious. It is magnetic. It is poisonous to the point that the people it infects, they pass it on like that germ that spreads and infects those around it, so that you create these lights that shine brighter than they've ever shined before. And then the connection of those lights one to another in mindset, in theory, in faith, in belief systems, man, it creates something phenomenal in a time where there is so much phenomenal walking around, unaware, unsure, not confident, not believing in that. Yeah, yes, you are deep within that. Yeah, yes, you can. A time and a time again. Yeah, that little voice inside, that's all. We just blowing on it, speaking to it, reminding it that yes, you can. Yes, you are. Yes, you can. Yes, you are. You have stood the test of time. You were built life-proof, life-tough. And now it's your time. Now it's your time. Make it happen. Take it easy.